Good morning. My name is Rowan Tobin. I'm proud to be Métis, with my roots being in the Red River area in Manitoba. My first question is, what is a call to action and what process was used to decide upon them?
Well, a call to action is it's usually, I mean, in simple terms, it's basically a recommendation from the commission. But if we just called it a recommendation, we knew that people were going to ignore it. Because recommendation is a sort of a take it or leave it, take it if you want, leave it if you want, but you don't really have to do anything about it. Well, we wanted people to feel that what we were asking them to do was important, and therefore they had to do it. We wanted to move that level of obligation to respond and obligation to undertake certain actions to a level that made it something that we were reasonably confident they could accomplish and that they needed to accomplish. And so the call to action was really intended to be something a lot stronger than a recommendation. So we didn't want it to be a take it or leave it approach. We wanted it to be, this is something you have to do. So that's why we called it a call to action. So we called upon the parties to do something and to do these things that are in each of the calls to action. There are 94 calls to action in the TRC report. And often when you see reports similar to ours, you'll see hundreds and hundreds of recommendations. But we wanted to limit the number because we thought by changing the relationship in some fundamentally important ways, that everything else would just fall into place that needed to be changed as well. So that's what a call to action is. And the other part of your question is what process was used to decide upon them, and that that really was a process in which, while we were doing the hearings, we also held sessions with scholars and with experts in the field, and we would ask them, what should we be recommending to the parties? And so we had a special set of hearings that were more private or less public, is really, I think, a better way of putting it, in which we talked about what is it the TRC should be trying to achieve here. And so by doing that, we had a good dialogue with experts in the field, but our process as commissioners was that then we talked about it amongst ourselves and with our staff, our advisors, and then we identified areas where we wanted to establish or create a call to action, and then we spent time on the wording.